drop into the chat where you are zooming in from, but we're going to focus on business. You may ask the question, why are you on here? Someone loves you, appreciates you, was thinking of you, and invited you to share and to be on here with us. You're on a Zoom, and we're going to jump in, and we're going to talk about business tonight. We're going to talk about making more money in 2023, which I think a lot of people are trying to figure that out, that you can do in addition to what you're currently doing, that's different to the other options that are out there that we can share with you that is working. So why are we the people that are on here? Well, we have helped over the last 3 decades, not just 10 people, not just 100 people, not just 1,000 people, but tens of thousands of people generate income from home and also from their phone in more recent years. And we have done that successfully for 3 decades, and we've built a very successful business here too. So by your fruit shall you be known, and we're very excited to share that with you tonight. Also, I've been the CEO and president of a company that has done as much as $16 million a month in sales, and also been president of the Association of Network Marketing Professionals. Gives Sylvia and I a very deep and broad look at what's out there in our profession. And about 8 months ago, we were looking and saying, okay, what is going to be the next company we're going to build for the next 10 years? So we took about 6 months to review everything that we could see that was out there. We spoke with hundreds of distributors. We did a deep dive into over 40 companies. And we're going to share with you what we chose and why we did so you can see it from your perspective and understand why you may want to consider, not just consider, by the end of this Zoom, decide to join us here. So let's jump in and get started. We got a few slides. We got a couple of people going to share with you, and we'll be finished in about 20 minutes or 25 minutes or so. So excited to get going here and share. So I think one of the first things that for all of us would be important is, who's on the bus with you? Who's driving the bus? Who's leading you? And the founders of the company, we felt very comfortable with their faith, that they're very family focused, that they understand the value of creating a business that can create freedom for others. They've had success in traditional business. You want them to already be successful. They've been successful in what they're sharing with you that you can be successful in, and that's recent success. And they also have a success from a corporate perspective. So they really are the complete package. And when you see them and meet them some other time, and maybe at a convention, you'll realize who they are and why we made that decision. Now, we also kind of made our decision in 3 different categories. Now, you may choose for different reasons. You may fall in love with the founder of the company. You may go, I love the fun here. I love the family aspect, the faith. There may be so many different reasons why people make a decision, but we wanted to look from your perspective. What are the traits that are helping people succeed in 2023?
Yes.
Given that we knew that we had the opportunity to choose one, because as Warren Buffett said, you know what? It's the vehicle that you're in is so important, and the one for 2023. So let's look at what those 3 C's are.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're motoring along here. So the first is customer reorder. So you may be asking yourself, why is that important? Well, customers reorder when they get results. So what you're going to see is we have results-driven products. That's what we focus on, that you will be able to see. In fact, people get so many results, they reorder, and the reorder creates for them the desire to share with other people, others refer the people, which creates a ripple effect. So we have those inside the 3 C's. You've got results, creates reordering, which creates a ripple effect, and you're going to realize how important that is, particularly when we talk about that second C.
Well, and like you said, it's all about results. There are some of you who are maybe looking at this for the very first time. This is the first time you've seen anything like this, or some of you who started out and you were, invited to become part of our breakthrough community where people are sharing about their results, where they're getting, just that community feel of being able to accomplish a goal together. And one of the things that really moved us was we knew people from before as we were looking, some of them great friends of ours, some of them we just kind of knew from afar, but a lot of people were getting amazing results in their health, in their energy, in their, weight loss goals, in so many different areas, and it was visible. We could see it. And we were like, you know what? This is something that people are that's never gonna go out of style. Like everybody, if you ask them, they could be a fitness model, or they could go, you know what? I have like 80 or 100 pounds to lose. Whoever it is you ask, hey, is there anything you'd like to change about your health? 99 out of 100 people are going to say, yeah, there's something. I don't care how fit you are or how, maybe you want to make a change. It's just human nature. Everybody wants to do better in their health in some way. And we saw it before our eyes. I mean, some of the people that we knew, they looked like a different person in just a few months. And we were like, what is this stuff? And I know there are people who are literally on this, because I can see some of them smiling here and all of the people that are there. Some of them you're going to hear from tonight, and they have those results themselves. And, they've shared about it, and they don't even need to share about it. They just post a picture of themselves and you're like, whoa, what happened to you over the last, 3-4 months? So I'll just really give you a quick look at this. There are other places to get more detail about this. But we do have results-driven sips. In other words, drinks, like we're drinking one right now. This is
craveable.
Yeah, craveable things that taste good.
Tastes great.
That are products that people understand, that they're already taking. I mean, you're probably already taking something for energy, whether it's coffee or, you like, a vitamin drink or an energy drink. We've got all those things, but they taste fantastic and they work so well. There's a 9-in-1 greens drink that, literally replaces 9 different products. There's a wonderful coffee that's got like mushrooms and all kinds of healthy things in it, but there's just incredible nootropic drinks, as well as supplements, high impact supplements that are giving people these results that, again, they were trying other things before, they were taking other health products before, but they just weren't having the impact that these products have. So you can ask for more information about that from the person that invited you to this. Ask to be invited to that community with thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of people in it that are getting those kinds of results, and you can learn more about the products there too.
And you'll see it's real people, regular people getting real results in this community. It's show and tell. It's not say and sell. No one convinces you. You can hang out, be a fly in the wall, look around, see it for yourself. You can pop in and ask a question. You go, oh my gosh, there's people just like me getting results that they couldn't get before. This is awesome.
It's real as all get out. And that brings us to the second C. So we talked about the 3 C's. The first C was customer regarders. The second C is community. So where it's a place that you can share those results, you can collaborate, and where you literally just pick your breakthrough that you want to have, whether it's weight management, maybe it's more energy, whatever it is for you. And you have that community where people are going to help you to get those results. You're going to be able to have those real live conversations and ask questions and learn all about it there.
Because guys, everybody's probably asking really 2 questions. Is it worth it? It's always worth it to have better health and better finances and more choice. So the real question is, can I do it? And what you realize is that you can add people into a community. You can let other people answer the questions, let them come to their own conclusion, and realize you can make that happen too. That's something you can do.
Exactly. And I love that they're already done for you, because guys, we're talking about a business tonight. Yes, it's great for our customers, for our ambassadors, but as somebody that's considering becoming a brand partner with this company, with Bravenly, you want to know, hey, how would it be for me to be building here? Well, I will tell you, one of the things I was so relieved, it was so refreshing, was that the community's already built. The graphics are already there. The training's already done. The corporate already did this all for us. It's literally something that's a co-creation, but corporate does all the heavy lifting. They do all the graphics. They do all of the, admin, all the things that, if you've ever sort of run Facebook groups before or done any of that kind of thing, or maybe you've never done it before and you're like, I don't want to learn that. You don't have to, because it's already been done for you by people that know what they're doing and know what moves people and have experience in these areas. There's even, brand partner social libraries. If you're going, I don't know what to post, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or whatever, because we all know that, hey, social media has kind of changed things, hasn't it? So there are places that people are going, I'm not sure if I would even know what to post. I don't know how to do any of this. It's all there for you. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay some guru or trainer or whatever to share with you. It's all there for you, ready to go post all of the training. There's a Bravenly University. There's an app even. The app is so simple to use. I mean, it's literally, we've got people who are using it who don't know anything about social media, have never done anything like this before, and they can literally just, share things right out of the app. If you love our app and you've used it before and you're somebody who's a brand partner, post something in the chat right now about what you love about whether it's the social media or the tools or the app or, just what it's been like here, maybe compared to other experiences that you've had in the past where it wasn't as simple or it was just, you had to create everything yourself. I just love that. And as somebody who had to do that before, I mean, I don't have to do any of that. And to me, that's so refreshing.
And it's as simple as coloring by numbers. It's like following a recipe.
Yeah.
It's a pathway that's laid out. You're just following something else that's been done before with all the tools there. But I love the compensation plan. I know we've used the word love a lot, but we were not going to choose something we didn't like.
C.
Yeah, it is compensation. And more people are looking with a greater sense of urgency. A bigger talent pool of people are looking today for something that we have. And why is that? Well, there's three big reasons. One is inflation. 2 is unemployment, and 3 is the decline in the stock market, where a lot of people also have their wealth. Mm-hmm. So you look at that. Eggs seem to be the topic I saw today. They're going, hey, watch out. It's not as simple as just getting chickens and hens in the back of the garden because, there's issues with that. I mean, is that really that far with inflation and eggs?
Who's noticed the price of eggs going up?
But not just
everybody
eggs.
has, but it's everything, isn't it?
I saw in an article today, we're talking about how many people were saying they're putting the basic groceries on the credit card and how things have become really challenging. And guys, it's really nice that we have a solution that we can share with you that's working, and it's working for normal, real, regular people. Because what have the other options been? It is getting a side gig with something like an Uber or a Fiverr or an Airbnb. And what are some of the challenges with that? Well, we know what those challenges are like. We have something that we believe is better. Why? Got repeat income, leverage income, and community support. Let me just share it with you. Repeat income. Remember we said results has someone want to repeat purchase the product.
Yes.
So you did the job properly once, and then the other person repeat purchased in that community, you get paid over and over again. That doesn't happen when Uber, when that person goes away, you know what, and they go and get a drive with someone else, you don't get paid again when they go and get an Uber again. You only get them when they get in your car. Here you do, you get that repeat income. You have leverage income. In other words, we said what? Results create repeat purchases, which creates what? A ripple effect. In other words, you want to refer it. You get also, you're attached to that. You can get that leverage income. And ultimately, you're doing it all inside a community that you have access to, that you can do live in the community, or you can do it anytime that you want in the community, or you can do it from your phone on the app. We have all the tools that really make that happen and accessible for you.
And you probably heard, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, and gone, yeah, I've heard that before.
Yes.
I'm telling you, it's real here. I mean, everything is there for you, and people are just cheering you on and so helpful and so knowledgeable. It's been incredible.
And you get to earn while you learn. And there are no guarantees in business, but we want to share with you a document that legally we're required to share with you. And so that you can see an historical look back. In fact, this is from the first 10 months of 2022. But why don't you share? There's a lot of numbers here. What do they actually mean, Sylvia?
Yeah, it's called an income disclosure statement. And it just says 2022 because that's when it's not a guarantee. It's a historical look back, as you said. So it was what was actually earned. So you just to explain how you could look at the high incomes and the low incomes, but I would just rather look at the average, because that's a little more, you want to look at the averages. Yep. And it talks about, so this column here is monthly average earnings, so monthly per month. of the brand partners that joined Bravenly and built a business here in 2022. And you might go, well, what is this little side column off to the side? Monthly volume, GQV, required to achieve rank. GQV stands for group qualifying volume. All that means is it's just you and everybody that you shared with. Let me give you an example of that. You might
Ripple
have
effect volume.
the ripple effect. So it might be your customers, and maybe some of your customers said, hey, I actually want to be ambassadors. We'll explain about that in a minute. Or, you know, some others that go on to become brand partners, and all the people that they share with too. So that whole ripple effect that started with you. Remember that old commercial? And she told two friends, and she told two friends, and it's all like expanding. And I'm not saying it goes like that, but it could. It's possible. You'll get paid on that group volume that starts to generate from you. So let's look at this independent brand partner. That's just when you get started. The next rank is called senior brand partner. And again, rank, it's just like, it's a name, it's a title for, you know, as you kind of progress through, there's more and more ripple happening from you. So you would look at that and you would go, okay, what are the average monthly earnings at that rank? I mean, for some people that are looking at this right now tonight, they're going, gosh, I wish I had an extra, you know, around $500 a month coming in month after month. That would actually get us out of the hole that we kind of find ourselves in, because, you know, we have had a challenge. We are short about $300 to $500 a month. There is more, you know, that I would like to be able to do in our lives. And we could, whether it's school books, there's always something, isn't there? That's like $300 to $500 extra that you weren't expecting every single month. Maybe it's senior director, maybe it's executive director. Maybe you're going, hey, I would really like kind of full-time income. I'm looking at vice president. That looks pretty great. I mean, $8,000 a month. What is that times 12? That's almost $100,000 a year in additional income that's possible for you to be earning for your family when you're at the vice president level. Again, look out to the side here, though. What is a vice president? You may be going, I don't know a vice president from, you know, anything. What does that even mean? It's 30,000 points in the product orders of the people that, you know, you started with your ripple effect that you just kind of shared about, whether it was online, social media, people, you know, however you did it, it doesn't matter. It's just whoever rippled out from you. So, you know, that's one thing that people look at, or maybe you've just got really huge income goals and dreams. And this is something that you know, are looking at, hey, what would that look like? So I just wanted to give you an idea of what this actually means. So it's not just a bunch of numbers, and you can see, hey, this is where I'd like to get started, or this is maybe my first goal, or whatever that is for you.
So another way to make it not just a bunch of numbers, let's speak with a couple of people. And, you know, you can see it's got a 55% payout. It's strong in all four areas. The retail opportunity when you first get started, when they first purchase or they repeat purchase, you can make between 20 and 35%, which is very high and effective. You've got affiliate earnings that you can make as well if you want to dip your toe in the water, you know, get products at a better price, maybe share with some people, make some product credits on some income. That can turn into a team that you can be paid on, and ultimately you can be paid on generations as it leverages out. So it really is a compensation plan for 2023 and beyond. So we're very blessed that this company, this product is so modern. So let's go into a couple of people. Let's go to Dana. And the first person, Dana, if we could have you share, you know, first of all, and then we can just see some of the people that are out there. Dana, just to go out to you and have you share with everyone here your experience, so that we're not just talking numbers, not just talking theory, we're actually speaking with somebody, because you know what? There's very few distributors all around in most states, and just like you to share with everyone. So ladies first.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Garrett and Sylvia, for having me on tonight. I'm so excited to hop on here tonight and share a little bit about what this industry has done for me, what this company has done for me and my family. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Dana Bennett. I am a top leader here at Bravenly. And a little bit about my story. I stumbled into network marketing back in 2012. I actually went to a jewelry party and ended up being a jewelry consultant. And at the time I was a dental assistant. The jewelry company didn't work out, but it was in that very moment that I kind of understood the concept of network marketing and that, you know, kind of the efforts, it's up to you to get your paycheck type of thing. And so the jewelry thing didn't last that long. So I went on about my way. I was a dental assistant for 12 years. And then in 2016, I feel like on social media, Facebook to be exact, because that's where I built my business, but I feel like it just exploded. 2015, 2016, you were seeing everyone and their mama on social media talking about this company, that company, you know, going to their kids' school events and all the things. And that's when I first really got a grasp of what was really going on with social selling. And so I went through multiple companies. I don't know if any of you have been on here on this call and you've been through multiple companies. I will encourage you to keep going until you find your home, because there is a home for everyone. It took me probably, I think this is my 6th or 7th company, no lie. And so in 2019, I was also still a certified dental assistant. I was a single mom at the time. My daughter was pretty young. And as a dental assistant, we didn't make a whole lot of money. It was really low what I brought in, but I was struggling. And I was tapping into that next paycheck, you know, before I could even get to the next one, it was gone. And so I stumbled upon Julie in 2019, Julie Glass, who's my mentor and business partner. And I actually had watched her for 6 months on social media. And finally, I got sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. June of 2019, reached out to her. She was like, can you hop on a call? And I was like, yeah, sure. And from that moment on, we just did a lot of amazing things in this space. And it was when I got connected with her that I really realized the potential of this industry. I write my own paycheck. You write your own paycheck. And so I was hungry. I was coachable. She believed in me. And that's all it took, you guys. And when I started that former company, I had a negative $35 in my bank account, negative $35. Actually didn't even have the money to join the company. But again, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so I reached out to my grandmother. I borrowed the money from my grandmother to buy a kit. And I have since paid her back, but I enrolled with that kit, you guys. And a lot of times we don't join things like this out of fear of failure, number one, or fear of thinking that we can't do what everybody else is doing, right? We have a fear of not being able to sell anything. And I'll encourage you, that is the least thing that we do. We share here. We share real products, we get real results, and we make real money. And so at that point, I was like I said, I was a certified dental assistant, and I was doing that business on the side, fitting it into the nooks and crannies of my day. I was, again, a single mom. I was a dental assistant. I was a cheerleading coach for my daughter's team, going through some personal things, but I kept going and I kept sharing. In March of 2020, the pandemic happened. Everybody knows about the pandemic. So when that happened, my dentist actually furloughed the entire office, but I was kind of excited because I was like, I'm going to put my head down. I'm going to focus on my side gig and I'm just going to blow it out of the water. And 1 month later, little did I know, the dentist called me and he fired me. He let me go. And it was pretty devastating because I had been with him for 4 years. I had poured blood, sweat, and tears into that office, but I called Julie and Julie was like, dude, you've already replaced your income. Why are you even upset? And I was like, you know what? You're right. And so it was in that very moment that I prayed to God. And I was like, if this is where I'm supposed to be, like, I am all in, because I have seen what it's done for me. I've seen what it's done for people on my team, just everyday people that want more for themselves. And so from that point forward, we doubled, then we tripled what we were doing. I drastically changed my life with that company, you guys. Created a 6-figure income in the first year of being there. But things happened. We became unaligned where we were. And so Julie called me in April and said, I have something I want to share with you. I want to show you. And obviously I trust her with everything. Business, life, all of it. And so I was like, let's look at it. Let me see what you got. And so after looking at it, after trying the strawberry rush, she ran it over to my house, put it in my mailbox. I tried it. I was like, oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. And so I was like, can we get on a call with Aspen? Being a top leader in the space, I'm not just looking out for me. I'm looking out for other people that will join me, people that will be on my team, because that's what I'm passionate about. And so there were a lot of boxes that I had that I needed to be checked off. And so I'll never forget it when we were on that call with Aspen, who is our incredible CEO. In the first 10 minutes, I was crying. I just had a lot of peace. I had a lot of emotion because I knew in that very moment that this was somewhere that we were going to do really, really big things. I knew with her at the helm of this that we were destined for greatness. And so I had a lot of peace about the transition. Like I said, I walked away from a 6-figure income and didn't really think twice about it, you guys. After talking with Aspen and seeing all these incredible resources that this company has and all the things that Garrett and Sylvia have talked about tonight, I was all in. And that's what I did. We've been here for 8 months now, already replaced my income at my former company, not making any income claims. Again, you write your own paycheck. Your paycheck is up to your own efforts, but it is possible. It is doable. You have everything that you need at your fingertips to create whatever it is that you want to create. When I started in this, y'all, I had no clue what I was doing. But there were 2 things that I was hungry and I was coachable. And it absolutely changed my entire life. I am now retired from the dental field. I am full-time social selling mama, hot mess express. I'm usually flying by the seat of my pants, but I love this industry and I am so passionate about it and helping other people because I started at the bottom just like you will if you get started with us. And I will leave you on this last thing. You don't know what you don't know. So if you are on this call because somebody invited you to it, get back in touch with them. Do not let this opportunity slip through your fingertips. 2023 will be a monumental year here at Bravenly, and you don't want to miss this. Also, worst case scenario, you join this company because everybody has fear when they start something like this. The worst case scenario, you join this and you do absolutely nothing with it. You stay exactly where you're at. Best case scenario, you join this opportunity and you change your life. So I'll leave you guys with that tonight. I hope you got some value. Thank you so much for letting me share. I'm going to pass it back to you guys. Thank you.
Well, thank you very
Wow.
much. And guys, it's normal, regular, real people winning. We are looking for what works in 2023.
Yes.
And something you can do in the nooks and crannies of your day that you can have access to from anywhere in the world from your phone at any time that you want to build it. All of that has come together here. So
I love that. Thank you so much, Dana, for sharing. That was incredible.
it was awesome. Thank you very
Love
much.
hearing your story.
So we can listen to stories all night. Let's listen to one more. Let's just one more. I know we have Stephen that's on here. I would love, Stephen, if you would also, like Dan, just share your story so that people that are on here can kind of just get a little bit of the personality and understand the business.
Yeah, so thank you so much. My name is Stephen Belisario. I found this industry when I was a college student. I had 2 full-time jobs, and I honestly built this business basically in between waiting tables. Like when I was in class, checking my phone, responding to messages, that is how I built this business. For me, it wasn't about replacing my income. That was not my goal. My goal was gas money, grocery money. Like that's honestly the vision I had. 6 months later, like without even planning it, I was able to quit my jobs and drop out of school. My family called me crazy. My dad called me. He was like, I was in school. I was chasing my doctorate at osteopath. And he was like, your life was set. Your plan was set. Your vision, it was set. What are you doing? And he was like, how are you going to pay your bills? And I was like, Dad, this is it. Like I found it, like I was 21 at the time and I was like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I don't want to wait until I'm 30 to make money. I want to retire in my 20s. Like this is going to be that vehicle for me. So I just kind of kept going with that. 10 months in, I saw $6,000 in 1 month and I was like, this is it, like this income, it's literally something that you get to design. You get to create whatever type of income you want. And that was beautiful because it's really based on you. If you show up, if you are coachable, it doesn't matter what type of influence, what type of following you have. We have the systems in place to teach you those things. You just have to show up and be coachable. Like that is it. And that was honestly me. I had 300 people following me on Instagram. I have about 7,000 now, so it's not about where you are at. It's about showing up, being coachable and growing from that point. Okay. So when I saw Bravenly, unlike Dana, I had to think about it. I had to think about it. I had to get on Zooms. I had to ask all the questions. I had quit my jobs and I had dropped out of school to be in this industry. So it was not an easy decision for me. Like, honestly, guys, I was with a company that really changed my life. From the vehicle I drove, when I joined direct selling, I drove a a 2009 Chevy Malibu. It had 200,000 miles on it. It leaked oil. The air conditioner was like whack. I had to bang on the console to get it to come on, you know. I went from that to a new Lexus, like a Lexus, y'all. So that is what that previous company did for me. It allowed me to quit my jobs. It dropped me out of college. It really changed my life from the vehicle I drive, like all the way to my bank account, my retirement, all of it. So I had to think about it. But when Dana said that you couldn't unsee what you saw, like you didn't know what you didn't know, when I saw Bravenly, I didn't know anything like this was out there. Like, honestly, I did not know. And when I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. I knew this is where I was supposed to be, from the compensation plan to the product line, to the systems we have in place, taking care of us building this business, the customers on the product credit, the CEO, like all of it. I knew this was it. I knew this was it. And then one of the things that I absolutely loved and that I could not unsee was the newness. This company is a baby company, y'all. And indirect sales, if you've ever been in direct sales, you know that you build down. So being at the beginning means that all of the growth, all of the momentum coming, it's not even about today, it's about what's coming. A year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, all of that momentum and growth is going to be built beneath you. You know what I mean? So yes, I asked all the questions. Yes, I was hesitant, but I didn't take that long. You know, like I was ready because I knew this is where I had to be. So that's kind of what led me here. This is my journey as of yet, and I'm really, really excited for what's to come in 2023. I'm going to pass it back now.
Well, Stephen, first of all, I want to share with you that it's so exciting to be excited about your future.
Yes.
And realize it's a future that's not only accessible to you, but your friends can also do it together with you guys. That is so much fun. And when Stephen says, you know, two of the things he said, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
This business was created during the pandemic. It was created for times such as these. So when Stephen is saying that to you, what he's saying is there's all these new modern ways of building the business that have been built into this business that are already included. Like he said, ready to post. How do you increase your social media? How could you do this one-to-one with someone? How can you do this over the phone? How can you do this on Instagram? How can you do it on Facebook? How can you do this in whatever environment, whatever way you like to do this or can't even think that you'd like to do it? It's already been laid out with the tools and the training, and it's ready to go right now. So you're probably thinking, when he's saying all the growth in front of you, how much growth could be in front of it? When you see the map of the United States, look on this map of the United States. Look at the state that you live in.
Can y'all see that?
Look at that state. Put in there how many people are in the state that you live in. How many of you know people in other states that maybe only have 8 people, 15 people, 13 people, 57 people, 27 people? You're thinking about, oh my gosh, there's so much growth here, but there's so much timing, tools, and training here. It seems like it's the perfect situation. And that's why so many of us were attracted to being here. It really is a unicorn. It is something that's special. And for probably the first time in your life, you're going, oh my gosh, maybe I am in the right place at the right time. And it's not dependent on my talents. They've got the tools to make it happen. I could make something special happen here. Well, at least I could get started, maybe get healthier. What's the worst that could happen?
Exactly. I mean, and you, the choice is yours. You get to decide.
Yep.
There are tons of benefits for being a retail customer. We talked about some of them. I mean, obviously it's, incredible the benefits that you're going to get from the products. You've seen some of the results. Ask to be invited into that Facebook group if you're not already. It's there we go. We're back.
Zoom got
Can you-
excited.
Yeah. Can y'all hear us?
When
Sorry.
they say
Yes.
you broke the internet, you broke Zoom.
Let me just share a screen again here. Hold on one second here. Okay. I think we're back now. I think that we are screen sharing now. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so you could decide, hey, I just want to try these products. I want to get results. I want to earn shopping sprees with consecutive orders. You know, I want to be a part of this. I want to get, you know, discounts on bundles. Or you might say, hey, what's this ambassador program? Is that kind of like affiliate marketing? And the answer is yes. Most people know what that is nowadays. There's an ambassador program where just for a one-time, not monthly, one-time fee for less than a $10 bill, it's $9.99, you get a 10 to 20% discount always on every purchase. And you also earn product credit every time you purchase. You get your own website, you can refer it. I mean, it's a really great way to, if you're going, you know what, I kind of want to dip my toe in the water, I want to see it. But, you know, I think that the people that are on this Zoom tonight are probably looking for a little bit more. You're probably going, you know what? I'd like to build a business. I'm actually interested in making some money in 2023. I'm looking to, well, one of the things for $50, for a $50 bill, the fact that you can start a business is incredible. It has all the training, you get your website, you get all the things that you need to build a business, you get the tools, you also get 20 to 30% off on the products. You get that discount every time. And then, but the most important thing you get is access to that compensation plan. So when you share it and create that ripple effect, you can have the opportunity to earn the types of incomes that we shared with you earlier in that income disclosure statement. You know, some of you might be going, that's great, $50, that sounds amazing, let me in. But some of you are going, well, hold on, I'd like to get products too at the same time as the business. The great news is when you do that, your business kit is free. So you don't pay the $50, you just pay for this, it's called the Ultimate Pack. So that's $299.99. It's you're going to save money there, obviously about $143, and it has a sampling of some of our most popular products that people want to try. Also includes all the tools and everything else. Or there's something called an all-in pack. Now you're going to get more with the all-in pack, and you're actually going to save more with the all-in pack as well. So that's $399. And then, you know, with $587, that's going to be $188 of savings. And that's pretty much all of the products. You're going to get $20 extra in product credit. But for those of you that are going, hey, I want to change my life. I want to have the kind of life-changing experience that Dana was talking about. I want to have the kind of things that changed my life like Stephen did. I want to get started with what's called the Legacy Pack. Again, as with all of the product bundles like this, on this a bit so you can see it a little bit better. The Legacy Pack is $200, who can do the math there? $258 in savings. You're going to get the most. I mean, if you're going to get started anyways, you go, I want to try every single product. Give me all the products. I want to try everything. I hear they taste really great. Let me be the judge. I want to try these craveable products. I want to get all those results if I'm going to be sharing this with people as a business. And so this is our best value pack. You're going to get the most there. And you're going to have tried everything. You're going to get, I mean, it's 10 different products. It's all of the tools. It's all the websites. It's all the stuff that you would want to need to make a great decision and just go, yeah, I'm all in. I've got that Legacy Pack. I want to be somebody who changes my life with this. And worst case scenario, hey, I got to try every one of these products and they all taste great. They all work. They're all phenomenal. And I got to do that at the best price.
So perfect. So guys, just get back with the person who invited you on here. You heard a lot of exciting information. As Sylvia said, as a minimum, you want to try the products and be part of that breakthrough group and see the results people are getting. And you can try the products out for yourself. You know, you probably got enough information to make a decision that you would like to, you know, consider the business. And you can buy the products for yourself. You can try them out. You can see the insider group and see the success that people are having. And you can see all the tools that's available for people who become on board with it as a brand partner. So get back with the person who invited you on here. Get your questions answered. Bet on yourself, because I really believe this. Who doesn't want to have better health and better, you know, finances? We all do. So the real question is, can you do it? I believe you've seen a pathway forward for yourself here that you can do what other people are doing in order to be successful. So you can bet on yourself. Regardless of whatever you choose to do, we believe that everybody deserves to have a better 2023 in terms of better health, better finances, and just more choices. And more of us just want to do it together with people that we know, like, and trust us. And you know what? That's what's on offer here tonight. So God bless you all. Thank you very much, Dana. Thank you very much, Stephen. Thank you very much, everyone here, for being on here together with us. And it's going to be an incredible 2023. Cheers, guys. God bless. Thank you very much. Appreciate you all.
Thank you all. Bye.
Bye-bye.